10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
What's up, Dash League? Late night games, here we come. We got Warnurse, we got Biblecrusader commentating today. It's a late night and we all up. Let's do this. What's up, guys?
Not too much. How's it going?
Doing good, man. I just love that.
Hi, Brody. All right, looks like we have ATX matching up and facing off against IATF. From my understanding, this is going to be primarily a San Jose Dallas team versus Hong Kong.
Yes, let's see what server. We're still actually waiting on 2 more players for IATF. Hopefully they can get 1 more at least.
Yeah, because I believe we still need 4 to start the match, right?
Yeah, we can't do 3. We can't do a 3v5. Let's just say that.
I mean,
but we did see one.
See a 4v5.
Yeah, well, we did have a 3v3. Well, 3v4, and then it went down to 3v3, and then it went down to 2v2, and I don't know what happened after that.
Are you talking about that? What was it?
Icon and
Icon versus USMC, right?
I think it was maybe USMC, but I know it was
their
Icon and another
debut match, and they left the bots on. The bots were fighting each other. And
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was. I think I was in that commentating in that match. It was pretty rough to watch.
So this is the last match for this cycle, and we got your maps coming up.
Got it.
Canyon, waterway, and stadium if need be.
Well, if it is, I'm making a strong assumption that we're going to be doing a server swap if we can get enough players in.
Yes. Now this is Dallas. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we are doing a server swap because it's IATX. I think they're doing. Oh, they're doing Sydney.
I had just mentioned that, Dashhole.
Gosh.
Just right before the stream up, we were looking at the name. I was like, well, this will be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be good. All right, so we got eyes on ATX. They're full. They got people. We got 1 for IATF. We still got 2 bots, though. Dang.
Gotta get those bots out of here.
Well, they got 5 minutes to grab at least 1 person.
Yeah, at least 1 more. I think, well, I don't know how they're really doing it because this has been some crazy times and everything. There's been going on for about 20-25 minutes waiting for a match to start, so I don't know what we do after that, but I know I'll still cast it if we go over that time limit because everyone still wants to watch the match.
And some of it does have to do with an agreement on what's being said inside of the match as well. Because I do know that sometimes teams can come in agreement, hey, can you give us an extra 5 minutes? But the other thing is at that 15-minute mark, that just means that they can give them that 1-minute warning. So that gives them 1 additional minute on top of that before they have to forfeit. And then I think they get, 5 minutes to try to get a team together to try to play the second map? If they choose to.
Yes, I think it's something like that. I know I read the rules on it, but it's like the memory, and I'm pretty sure everyone has it. You have to look back at the rules, the rule book.
Yes, the almighty.
But I know for sure whenever the 15 minutes hits up, you do have to ask the other team, can we get another minute? I know that for sure. But you never know, because I know Dashhole's been casting and it's been going for a lot longer than that.
Yeah. You get a hold of the rules and then they change and then you don't know anymore. That's my problem.
Yep.
Now,
Like, wait, what's the rules again? Wait, what did they change them to? Like,
yes. Or been just kind of adjusted a little bit. Now, I'm not super familiar on AITF. I know it's actually one of the teams. I don't think I've actually seen a match played with them yet. If I have, I've forgotten it. I do know ATX has a very strong lineup out right now, so it's hard for me to say which team's gonna do stronger at what side because I haven't seen the both sides of the match. Hey, Swirl. What's y'all's predictions? I can't give a strong one. I do know that ATX is a strong team, so I guess I'm at the side with them until I at least see a payload on IATF. But then there's also just they don't have the players in yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure which I would go with. These names are very unfamiliar to me. At least the ones that I can see on screen that I can remember.
Yeah, same here.
I don't know. I'm just going to throw a wild guess out there and say AITF.
And maybe the chat knows.
I am the first.
Because maybe the chat knows anything about IATF that wants to tell us.
Did some of the players from Echo, whenever they disband, go to AITF?
Wait, I think God Dream might be on IATF, if I remember right.
Yes, God Dream is, yes.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that name.
He's in chat.
Dashwell says AITF could take this even as a 4v5, except for Last Saint, which would put a stop to that.
Okay.
So that's news from.
Well, if we get right now, 4 at least.
What about a 2v5?
Oh, so
what
God Dream's
and they're in the red?
Malfunction. Uh-oh.
They're in the red and they're level 32 and level 18, which they could be all the counts. You never know.
They could be.
Well, in the chat, it's, God Dream's saying his device suddenly malfunctioned, so I guess he won't be playing.
Not the experts.
That's not a good
Reboot.
It's always horrible whenever either like your internet goes out or your device crashes like right before the match, even if you've been playing throughout the day. I do see we got another player in on AITS, but we still need at least one more to join in to make this happen.
Yes.
And
I'm pretty sure with
turn back on again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with most of the IATF they use Pinko or Pico to play. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, look at Diablo talking smack.
Yeah. If I knew Spanish, does anyone know Spanish though?
I knew that one enough to kind of get the gist of it.
No habla español, poco, just poco. It's a little. I know a little bit, but I don't speak it really. I just know words here and there.
I can read it better than I can hear it.
Let's see who's supposed to come in on IATF.
Well, how many players do they have on the roster? 8? We can eliminate one for sure.
Yeah, so they did have 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, they had 1, 2, 3, and they had Ty. All right, so they have 2.
There was a third person in the lobby.
At least 5 people they could bring in, and God Dream said his machine was malfunctioning. So yeah, they have at least 5 more people that can come in.
So there's Chen Chen, 1-on-1.
Yeah, because 1, 2, 3 is already in, and Ty's already in.
And was it WSY2 that was in there with them, or the LYL?
I don't know.
Lil?
Yeah.
Lyle?
I don't know.
I'm going to call it Lyle. Lyle sounds more up. Okay, well, we lost that one that was there.
Yeah.
Well, they are in that 1 minute territory, so I guess we'll see what ends up happening here. This is supposed to be the finale of the cycle 2. I would hate for it to go out like this.
Yeah. We want some action. Dash leg.
Okay, so God Dream is saying they are sorry that they are having issues with their equipment. Okay.
I mean, it happens. It is part of it.
It does happen.
Are you on PC, VR, or Oculus, Godream?
Here comes some troubleshooting right now.
Well, like I said, I think they're on Pico.
Live,
It's,
Bible Crusader, troubleshooting.
Yeah, there you go.
You didn't have to call tech support. You just come to the live stream for it.
It looks like they're talking right now. See what they're planning on doing. Oh, Phoenix raised up his hands. He don't even know what's going on.
Well, you got to imagine what the language barrier is. I don't know. I know that ATX's English altogether is already kind of shoddy. They have a few really good players. I think got Biblecrusader though. But I don't know how AITF's English is because most of them are going to be out there in the island. I would imagine that they have a couple of players on their team that speak very good English, but I don't know how many of them do, or if all of them do, or if any of them do.
Wait, how did my name fit in there again?
Oh no!
Did I say Biblecrusader? I meant to.
What were you
I meant to say Last Saint. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But I think Biblecrusader can talk pretty good English too.
oh no. Nihonjin, konnichiwa.
sometimes.
Shimashimasu. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu.
Hey, Bible, did you like that blooper I put on the Ashley server? You haven't seen it yet?
I haven't either. Bloopers.
Bible.
Bloopers?
Yeah.
Oh, was it a Bible blooper?
I put you on a blooper. You probably haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Oh.
You should
No,
check
I
it
have
out.
not. Okay, let me look at it real quick.
Yeah. It made me laugh. Oh, you got two. Oh no, wait, that's Antrax. Okay.
Here it is. Here it is. It's gonna be right here, right?
Oh, so Phoenix is saying no. Okay, so they did forfeit. All right.
It was my
Unfortunate.
fumbling of words that I couldn't English in that moment. With 5 seconds.
Dang,
on the
I wonder what the conversation is like right here.
I'm not sure. I would try to read their lips, but they're not moving very
Yeah.
much.
Oh man. Well, this is sad because we do have like 14 viewers right now. Sorry guys for coming out late night like this. But yeah.
But it would appear that we're probably going to be seeing a double forfeit.
A double forfeit? Well, there's 5 ATX. They just
Well, I
said
mean, like a full forfeit on the match, because you could forfeit one match and then show up for a second match.
So I guess we'll just stay in.
And
so
if you win
everyone
that second
leaves.
match, you can go into the control point still.
Yeah, looks like everyone's leaving.
Oh, I thought double forfeit meant that both teams had
No
to
problem,
forfeit.
Dash Hole.
I mean, it may mean that, and I'm using the terminology wrong, but that's what I meant by saying double forfeit. Like they're going to have to end up forfeiting the entire
Forfeiting the
match,
entire
both maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if anyone's seen on the ticker, there's been some breaking news in the league updates. FiZe did disband and merge with Org. So,
I
and
guess
no
that's
one
something
knew
we
about
can
it.
do.
Yeah.
Because the roster cap has been pushed back up to 12.
Yep, back up to 12. All right, so
Well, that's
I-
unfortunate, but that
yeah.
does mean ATX ends up taking the last match for Cycle 2.
yeah, let's see what they
Season
were
8.
at on the cycle 1. Oh, they were already at 3 rank points on cycle 1, so that could boost them up pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be seeing a lot of... I can't wait to see what the updated version of this is going to look like after the 2 cycles have just finished, but...
Mm-hmm.
we're going to be seeing, if I remember correctly, it's just coming up a cycle where you get to see the crossing between the tiers to see placement. Or is that going to be the next cycle? Is it cycle 3 or 4 that we get to do that?
Say it one more time. Sorry, I was
Is
busy.
it? It's cycle 3 that we're going to be seeing, like the teams crossing tiers and playing each other, right? Yep.
So the next cycle, actually Monday starts the cross cycle, the showdown, tier showdown.
So we'll see if there's any movement around the tiers.
Yep. And if no one knows, let's go to not one. I'm getting confused right here.
Brent.
Where is it?
Brady's telling me sorry. I'm not sure why. What happened?
No, it's not that one.
Oh, because he said Aries instead of Warnurse.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I don't have it, but if you guys look at the schedule, and if no one actually watched the audio that Lat and Not Gollum put out, the way that they're doing the showdown is it's going to be crossing each other. Let me.
Yeah, it sounds like sprinter tiers basically going to be fanning out, and the bottom 3 sprinter tiers are going to be playing the top 3 walker, and then the bottom 3 dashers will be playing the top 3 sprinters.
Yes.
Somewhere around those lines. It may be a little bit different, but that's kind of the gist of it. Your lowest dasher tier is going to be playing the 3rd best sprinter, and then your best walkers can be playing your 3rd from the bottom of sprinter.
Actually, I think I can actually post it right here real quick, so give a better idea. Right, I'll put it here. I'm doing this actually on the fly right now, which is pretty awesome. If everyone's watching and want to know how it's gonna break down, I'll give you an actual image, and it'll basically solve all your questions. Let me put it right here. Okay. All right. And now I gotta resize it a little bit. Let me resize it.
All right. I like the paint document.
Yeah. Well, this is this is.
It looks great. It looks great.
Yeah. So this is the breakdown right here.
So that might change with acid being completely gone.
Yes.
And then you also have that Fies is also going to be completely gone. So we're probably going to be seeing some minor changes coming up. But that actually makes the teams even across the board. But that does leave, that leaves an even amount of teams in each class.
Yep. So this is how the breakdown will go.
Well, hold on. R.
Yeah, R disbanded though too.
Yeah,
so this is basically like a rough draft, like how basically the T1, T2, and T3 will go against each other. Like if like Orion and Acid, what was number 1, like 1-1, they will go against each other on the top left, and then let's say on the bottom, like Pub would go against Hacks on Sprinter, and that's how you would actually have your showdown. So the last 3 for Dasher, and the top 3 for Sprinter. The last 2 for Sprinter, and then Walker has a top 2 for Walker. So whoever wins, let's say Fire wins the match against Southern Cross, then Fire will take Southern Cross's schedule on Dasher's schedule.
So it almost looks like there's almost a very uneven match that would happen between the Dasher and Sprinters, because if you look at it, it's the 3rd worst or lowest Dasher tier playing against the 3rd best Sprinter.
Yeah, well, that's how playoffs work.
That is true. Yeah. No, it does. You're right. I guess it would really bring up a test, but it doesn't really test the bottom Dasher as the top Sprinter. I guess that would be the better way of saying this. It doesn't test the top Sprinter as well, but I guess it would still kind of qualify them to go into a Dasher tier if they are able to overcome a Dasher tier team.
Yeah.
I do like this way though, because a lot of the times when I was in Ajax last season, we would make it up we made it up to Dasher tier at one point, and with the whole randomization, we got put up against some of the top, like very top tier teams. I don't remember specifically which ones, but we lost both matches, and then I think we ended up going down to Sprinter, and even though we won, or maybe we won one and lost one, or some combination of that, either we won both or won one, lost one, we ended up still going back down to Walker, which I think is we won both of them. But we ended up going way back down to Walker the cycle after that, and then had to,
Climb your way back
last
up.
through those matches, and then end up going back up to Sprinter. This way, at least there's some, some evenness to, there's not so much volatility, and you're not just being put up against, say, Ajax was a thing this cycle. We go up to Dasher. We don't just automatically get put up against number one team for a cycle and get absolutely stomped. It's low
I agree.
Dasher. I do.
Because I
like
know, because I remember, what was it? It was Iron, Control, USMC, and Envy last cycle, and they had so many rematches between different teams. There was one more and Phoenix. They were just basically cycling through, and then I think Southern Cross ended up going down to Sprinter like 2 or 3 times and immediately right back up. Where, what was it, 12 a.m. and I guess, what was it, Acid?
Maybe.
Who was the other? Because I think there was 3 teams that kept going up and down. I know 12 a.m. went up there at least twice, and Ajax I know went up there at least once.
I can't think of the other one. Yeah, I can't think of it.
I think Rook made it up there one time. But yeah, they would get put up against this very strong team and then just really knock them towards the bottom of Sprinter or even down into Walker.
Yep. So it's going to be interesting on who actually is going to be in these spots, and I'm pretty sure it's going to come out either later on tonight or early in the morning, because it starts tomorrow. Showdown starts tomorrow, so they should be working on it right now. The board should be working on it right now as we speak.
Yeah. Definitely, right. Sprinter tier is going to be the most volatile, obviously, since they have the most matches from, going 3 people from Dasher that could potentially move down and Sprinter move up, and then, with the other side, having the Walker. So it's definitely going to be the most volatile or changing tier. Walker being the least, and Dasher being second there, Sprinter 1, Dasher 2, Walker 3, in order of volatility, if that makes sense.
I remember correctly, there was one very strong Walker tier team, and I think it was Viking. I could definitely see them moving up.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, I think it was Viking.
No, you're right. They're actually doing really good in Walker right now. They have a pretty amazing team too. They have eight rank points already in cycle one, so it'll be interesting. But anyways, guys,
is this cycle 1 thing?
This is cycle 1, yes.
That's still cycle 1.
So cycle 2 will come out hopefully later on tonight or early in the morning, because cycle 3 starts literally tomorrow. We could actually have a match in 30 minutes, because technically tomorrow is tomorrow.
Well,
for me.
Well, does it? I was gonna say, does it go off of Eastern time or Pacific time?
That is a good question. I never actually answered that.
I was gonna say, I thought it was Pacific.
So it is Pacific. So it would be 3 hours behind me. So it'd be 3.5 hours then.
Yeah, because it's only 8:30 Pacific time right now.
Okay. That makes sense.
And even if it was 12 my time, who's going to schedule a match in a half an hour?
I already started my availability polling, so if my people have their stuff ready, those casters need to be ready for this map.
We're going to be first. match of the cycle. I don't care what the other two.
We're gonna. There's gonna be
We're doing this now.
starting a new team next season. It's gonna be called the Minuteman. We will be ready to start the match at
You'll be first every single cycle.
12:01.
That would be good. That would actually be funny.
Although you do have to have your match up on the calendar 24 hours before you do the match.
Yeah.
So there is that small hitch.
Posted it the week before.
Before
I made
just
a
look at the future
prediction
and know
on
who
which
you're
team
doing.
we were going to be playing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyways, guys, it's getting late for me. Does anyone else have anything? Because it looks like we're basically turning into a podcast, Warners.
I can't help myself, okay? Yeah. I am just really getting into this podcast thing with my upcoming thing. But I would like to chat with Bible here in just a second after we get off live.
Sounds good. All right. Anyways, let's
rename this podcast.
I'm gonna close out this live. If anyone else has anything,
Dash League.
yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
All right, see you guys.
All right, see you.